Welcome to my channel, and on this video I'll be showing you how to make these paper flowers. They're pretty simple to make, so let's get started. Okay, to do these flowers, I took from a magazine paper. Just take one, and it's got like a wax on it. So this is the kind of paper I'm using, and I've used both alcohol inks and water-based inks. This is what the water-based refills look like. It comes out nice, but it's still a different texture, and it takes longer to dry. And here's one that I didn't quite finish that's using the alcohol inks, and that's what we're going to use for this one. I'm going to use alcohol inks, but I have an example here because I wanted to use different colors and not make them look the same. This is a really fun project, and I have a bunch, and I don't want to use the same colors, so let's see what I can do through. And as I use these, I do notice that some are thinner. The metallics seem to be thicker. I'm trying to use ones that I didn't use on not sure if I used this one or not. I didn't use blues, so I want to put a little bit of blues and yellows, and let's find my greens. I think I'll start off with, no, that one has green. I just want to, alright, I purchased this on Amazon. I do have an Amazon link, and this thing is really handy. It's a blower, okay? That's kind of what you're going to need somewhere so you can spread the inks. So I'm going to start off with the blue. Probably use it on the other one, but let's see. Just switch the colors up all over the page, just everywhere. Alright, that should be plenty. Then I'm going to take my blower and see how well it spreads. It won't spread really, really strong, but nice enough that it gives you a nice effect. Now, what I did was let it sit for a couple seconds at least. Otherwise, if you like that mixture together, they'll all blend in together. So, yeah, I'm just going to go through this, and I'm going to come back with the same color. And it'll never be identical, ever. It'll be always different. You don't know what you're going to get until you keep experimenting. I like this. It's got a lot of webs off of it. That's nice. I'm going to come back, put one down here, this far corner, one here, and maybe one over here and here. Let's work with that. Now, if you like to see paper flowers, different kinds, please leave a comment, because I do have some other ones coming up, and I'd like to know what people like watching on my channel. So if there's something you'd like to see, leave a comment. I read all the comments, and something you'd like to see me craft, or something more paper flowers or whatever it is, and I'll come up with some different ideas. I already have, I think, 2 or 3 type of paper flowers. I got one coming up that I designed for Christmas. Okay, I think, what shall we do? Let's take, ooh, this is, yeah, it's emerald green. Let's try that. Ooh, that might work out nice. I want it over the writing. I'm going to avoid this spot, because the whole point is to see the writing underneath looks nice. Alright, one there, anywhere over there. There. Let's blend these in and see what happens to the green. See, if you notice, they're not spreading as strong as the normal ones, I want to call it, the normal alcohol refills. The ones that have iridescent they're a lot thicker. When you blow them, they spread, but not anywhere near the more liquidy ones. I mean, the plainer ones, I guess I want to say. Oh boy. Alright, so if you were here with me, I'd say, what color would you like next? I really, being the summertime coming, will always love nature, so mixing the colors together, that reminds me of nature, it's cool. I normally did about 3 different colors together. That seemed to work nice for me. But of course you can do any amount of colors you want. Oof, a little bit messy. So just make sure you have all your table covered or whatever you're working on your desk. It's a bit messy. And I don't know, I might take one more color, but I'm trying to use the same ones as I did. I've used blues, greens, and a darker colors. And the water base, another thing I want to show you is it's not as vibrant as the alcohol ones. See, the colors come out a lot deeper color, and these were light colors. And the alcohol one, especially if they're fluorescent, come really bright. So it depends on what you like too, but you can use both is what I'm trying to show you. Well, shall we have, I got an orange. You know what? Let's pop it with an orange, and then that'll be my last color. I'm going to use an orange right here. At any point in time, you can come back. There's the blue I really like, showing up really pretty. I could come back with the blue if I want to. Here, so that was cool. That's what it looks like so far, and we'll get back to you with the next step after. All right, the next step, well, the paper is drying. The next step is you're going to want to pick a shape. Now, you could punch something out, but I just drew it on recycled cardboard right here. You know, cereal box, whatever, because that is chipboard and it's pretty sturdy. And then I came out, if you can see, I cut that out here. Okay, so you're going to decide basically your shape you want to do. And once you have that cut out, and I put sample on here because this way nobody will throw it in the garbage, including myself by accident. And I'll put all the flowers in a bag with my samples. All right, so we're going to move the chipboard out of the way. And so what I'm going to do is, let's do a big one. I did a smaller one. I'm going to do a bigger one here. So I'm just going to go and basically trace 8 of these. Anywhere you want, just different directions. So I used 8 petals, and then the smaller one I used about 7 when they become smaller. Alright, let's go over here, and you get the idea. I'm going to keep on doing this. Some of this I'll just do offline. Great, so we're going to cut this out, and you're cutting right along the block edge of the marker you're using, the block marker that I used, the thicker one. And I found that if you cut, it doesn't matter, then you can just come in and darken the spots if you got carried away here and you cut within the block line, miss some, just take your marker and come back and edge it in. Like so. So we're going to need 8 of these petals. I'm going to need 8 of these petals. And then the next thing I did was, alright, so I just, you cut out, or cut from scissors or a punch, cut out a 1-inch circle. Okay, we're going to take my crafty glue, and put it on, that's the cardboard side that you see, you won't even see it after, so put it there, some glue, and then I'm going to overlap each petal, which like I said, there's 8 petals, so we're going to go here, and I'm going to go overlap all of them until I like the placement. Alright, and the last one, I might put a little more glue here. Put some right here. And I'm going to lift this last petal, I'm going to put it in right here. And I kind of lift it and tuck it underneath here. There we go. Let's move it in there. And that's what I kind of do. And then I move it around to make sure the petals are the way you like it. Until you like what it looks like. It's not too bad. Put it in a bit. Here. That's not too bad. And then I come with I'm going to show you what I've been using because I love using recycled items, and I want people to be aware of what you can do with recycled things. This is the netting from a lot of bags. Well, a lot of animals are in the water are being injured by this plastic netting. So I'm going to be coming up with some projects that you can turn it into something crafty. And I would also recommend you cut this stuff up if you're going to put it in the garbage, to cut it up so that the birds get affected by this. All the wildlife on the water and in the ground get affected by this netting, and a lot of them die or they're very injured really badly. So I've decided to come up with some projects using this netting on my channel, and I hope you follow along with me too and use this for something other than just throwing it in the garbage and recycling it. Okay, so this is a scalloped punch I have, and I'm gonna dry brush it. Sorry, I'm gonna ink it with I'm using my Earl Grey, but whatever deeper color ink. I want to get some Tim Holtz distressed inks at a later date. I really like his stuff. We're gonna keep going here. Okay, so we inked the edges. Now we're going to put some more glue, and this is slippery, so what I'm going to tell you is kind of hold it in place for a little bit until it gets adhered to. Alright, so we're going to go here, and I'm going to go right in here, right in the center. Alright, see, it slides until you hold it in place and it's set. It'll slide a little bit. But I like the look of it. It kind of reminds me of a lot of people do these layered flowers and they use lace. And instead, the netting looks kind of, takes the place of lace, and it looks kind of cool, the texture on it. It should be dry. Just forcing it down really good. And then I have a 3/4 inch punch, and I'm using up some, this is a great project again for scrap paper. I have this mapping paper here I liked, so that's what I'm putting in the center right here. A piece of map. And I'm going to dry brush this one here too. Around, so that was, I'll repeat in case you didn't hear, it's 3/4 inch punch I just did. And I'm going to put some more here, a little glue again, and I'll need this 1 second. I like storing my glue upside down. When it's getting low to the bottom, it normally comes out and I don't struggle as much to try to get it out. Alright, and whatever topping, whatever way you want to decorate is you know, up to you. This one I'm going to put another flower. I put a lot of flowers on it and I wanted something to pop. And that'll pop. Okay, and I'm going to bring in my other flowers to give you ideas of how to decorate it, you know. So let me get that out of here and move everything out of the way. Alright, these are just a few examples for you. Now that's the same flower, but I did that with acetate, and there's a video on how to do that. The butterflies has where I did butterflies and some flowers. Here I have more sparkly kind of scalloped cutout, which silver, and I have it in white. So just use your imagination and decorate whatever way you want to decorate. Just giving you some ideas on when I do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.